Welcome to FranchiseFuel, Chaos to Control, the show where AI follows up, systems show up, and your marketing finally grows up. I'm Brian Devine. Grab your notepad, and let's dive in. Let me ask you something, and be honest. How many calls does your business miss in a day? Now multiply that by a week, then a month. And now ask yourself, how many of those missed calls were actually ready to buy? If you don't know that number, or you're hoping someone calls them back later, then you've just uncovered one of the biggest blind spots in your entire marketing system. Today, we're talking about voice AI, what it is, what it does, and how it can fix the silent revenue leak happening every time a customer calls and no one answers. Because let's face it, your ads are working, your reputation is building, people are calling, but if no one's there to answer, none of it matters. Let's start with the obvious. Missed calls are expensive. We've seen franchises spend thousands driving traffic just to let it die in voicemail purgatory. And it's not because your team is lazy, it's because they're slammed. Someone's handling a rush, someone else is dealing with a POS issue, and no one's answering the phone at 2:07 p.m. on a Tuesday. This is where voice AI steps in. It's not a menu system, it's not one of those press one for hours things. It's a smart assistant that sounds human, responds instantly, and books appointments, answers questions, and follows up automatically. Imagine this. A customer calls asking if you take walk-ins. Voice AI answers, says yes, confirms your hours, and then sends a text with directions and a coupon. Your staff? Still helping customers. Your caller? Already converting. You? Just saved the sale. Now here's what it doesn't do. It doesn't replace your team, it doesn't pretend to be a real person, and it doesn't mess up brand messaging because you control the script. What makes this powerful for franchises is consistency. Voice AI uses the same responses, tone, and timing, whether it's a Monday at noon or a Saturday night after close. You don't have to hope your newest manager remembers the promo. You don't have to guess if the right info is getting shared. You get clarity, confidence, and control. Let's talk rollout. One of the biggest fears is, this is going to be a nightmare to install. It's not. Most voice AI setups integrate directly with your phone system, POS, or web forms. You choose one location, set up the responses, flip the switch, and suddenly every missed call gets followed up. Fast. You can even route priority calls to managers, while everything else gets handled automatically. And then you track the results. Look at booked appointments, conversion rates, response times. Compare it to locations without voice AI. I'll save you the suspense. The numbers are never close. Now before we wrap, let's address one last piece. The human touch. You don't need to choose between AI and real people. You need a smart hand